All right, last topic, arrays. So let's talk about what an array is. Yes, an array holds a series of variables. So actually, this part right here of Java will represent an array. So X is now an array. Let's highlight this. Variable's not you. Okay, it's an array. Okay. To assign an array, we have to use the new keyword. There's different ways to assign an array, but we're going to stick with this one in this video. New, and then the variable type, int. In this case, it's an int. This has to match. For as of right now, this has to match this over here. This means there are 5 variables of the integer type in this array. Now, each one of these variables are going to be called elements. Okay, so let's assign the first element of this array. Okay, so 4. 4 is assigned to the first element. Now, the first element does not start at 1. It starts at 0. And this is really what I want to make clear. So there's 5 elements, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's assign a second one. The second element is 7. Okay. Now let's see what the second element says. Okay, so we just assigned 2 out of the 5 elements variables. So let's go ahead and run this, and they're just variables. These are just another variable integer. I could have made this double. I could have made this Boolean. I could even made this string, an array of strings. All right. Let's print out the first element, see what it says. 4. There it is. All right. Now let's assign the other 3 real quick. And x of 4, which is the 5th element, the last element. 8. Okay. So the last element, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll print out 8. Now, this is what I want to make clear. Let's say we try to assign x of 5. And this is a common problem. We assign it 3. Well, guess what? This is actually the 6th element in this array. The 6th element, but the array only holds 5 integer variables in memory. So if we run this, it says exception. This exception means error. It means there's an error thrown, and then when it's read in this program, it completely crashed. It's not even trying to run anymore. And look, it says right here, array index out of bound exception. Okay, that's bad. And this is the number at number 5 that we tried to put in. So this is where you can kind of tell if you're trying to assign variables through a loop, which we'll do in maybe the next video, in the next couple videos. You can see where the program crashed. So let's say I tried to make this 9, right? Well, this is definitely out of bounds. It'll tell me 9 right here. So this is actually extremely helpful of what you can see what number was entered into the index of what index value was entered. Of course, these all have to be integers every time because they're yeah, that's how they're represented. But all right, let's change this back to 5. We can fix this problem by making this array bigger. Now we have 6 elements, and it'll just run 5. It still prints 8, but now it runs fine. Okay, that was the introduction to the array. We're going to talk about more ways to... Yeah, we're going to talk about more on arrays. So that was just the light introduction, and we're going to carry on in the next video because there's quite a bit to offer on arrays, and we're not going to cover everything on arrays until the next series, but there's still more we need to cover on arrays. Thank you for watching, and let's watch the next video.